What's up, guys? Here with another video, and in this video I'll be talking about like why 2022 might be the worst year ever, right? Now, this is not exaggeration, but I think there's one of the main reason, aside from, of obviously, the pandemic, right? If you don't know what's going on in politics, you can definitely, look up yourself, what's the biggest, news, that's happening, based on the everyday, daily basis. And pretty much everybody already knows it, It's big things. Even if you're not into politics, you should know what's going on around the world right now. Russia is attacking Ukraine. Now, Vladimir, Putin, the president of Russia, he wants to take over Ukraine. And yeah, right now, there is honestly a war between, Russia and Ukraine, right? Yeah, so it's looking really serious and looking, very, like this is like very scary, right? So before I'm getting to all, about 2022, I want to, to pray out to, to the Ukrainian people, feel, yeah, you should definitely feel sorry for them, they have to go through this. I remember about 8 years ago, I heard that, yeah, Russia and Ukraine, got into a fight, but now, this is like taking a whole nother level. I think this Putin guy, from Russia, this leader is pure evil, man. He's very pure evil, and obviously he wants to take over, Ukraine. Just gain like more power and stuff is because Ukraine is also very close to Russia, which is why Russia wants to invade Ukraine. You know how big Russia is, right? Ridiculously large, One thing I've noticed about, when, World War III might start. Has World War III started yet? Well, probably not, but because not a lot of nations are not involved yet as of right now. If so many countries involved like US or something like that, then obviously World War III is going to be here, as a matter of doubt. And who caused World War III? Putin did. Russia did. Well, for the past, years, in history, we know that, Germany has started, so much conflict and started like World War I or World War II, and also, Adolf Hitler was alive, but now, there is no Adolf Hitler, and we knew, at some point, in life, or, as time goes by, we know eventually, we will get into another war. And World War III is here, man. It's about to be here. Yeah, things are getting worse now, I've just started noticing. I'm not being, negative about it, but... And also, we have a very weak leader in the US, Joe Biden stuff. Yeah, I freaking hate that dude. Yeah, I talk about in US alone, we have a lot of problem, we have, higher crime rate, inflation, like very strong inflation, and it's going up ridiculously high. Like, yeah, everything is just going up like crazy, man. Like a lots of crazy things are going on, right now. And I know that even though World War III started, but our life, like I said, I live in US, I live in California, but it shouldn't affect me that much. It's because right now the war is... The reason why it doesn't affect me right now is because, I don't live in Ukraine or Russia. Because I don't live around there, and there's no war going on around here. Not even civil war. If nothing's going on around here, then pretty much, our life is normal. But wonder if US is going to get involved, with Russia. Well, most likely, but I've just been hearing a lot that Joe Biden's a weak leader and stuff, so I doubt that US is gonna struggle, trying to stop, Russia. And I also overheard that, because, the war is now, conflicting with other country stuff. Like, I think Russia versus Ukraine like close to Europe, right? Soon, Europe might get involved, and I heard that China might take on weaker countries such as Vietnam or Taiwan. I heard that if another war starts some other place in the world, then I heard that some strong country can like take advantage and take other weak countries down. So yeah, and I did watch several video of Russia attacking the capital of Ukraine, and I hear like bombing and nukes and everywhere, and it just looks disgusting, man. Like it just looked like so destructive. Like you just like if you were there just looking at destroyed building, you will feel like you just want to throw up. That's just how bad it is. I even see like innocent people lost their life because of that, and can life get any worse than this? Right? Like I'm said, now because this is happening, I just feel like we're back in 2020 again. Like this just never escape, We're back in the 2020. I think this entire decade could be bad. Who knows, man? Who knows? But I remember, in 2020, like I complained a lot. I'm hoping this year to be better, but it could get worse in 2020. So, like I said, even if you hate, living around time, you should, try to enjoy it because there could be other era where things got a lot worse, and you don't know anything about the future, man. You don't know anything. Even I don't know. I didn't, kind of expect this to happen. So, yes, man. And I know who is best friends with Vladimir. I have a hard time pronouncing the name, but sorry, to say in this video, but with this Mr. Putin, Russia's current president. I think Donald Trump is, right? And I know like why a lot of people, I understand like why a lot of people hate Donald Trump, because what happened if Donald Trump's the president? I heard rumors saying that if Donald Trump was the president, won the 2020 election, I heard that he's gonna fully support, Putin, because these guys get along with each other really well. So having Trump as a president will not make that thing much better, but I think a lot of people saying that, Trump is better than Joe Biden as of right now. So yeah, I think people, in around this time, or people in my generation, they tend to look a lot stupider than before. I'm just being honest about it, man. Or this could be my opinion, right? Yeah, that's just what I've been noticing, man. I feel like we're back to 1939 again. And yeah, and that's the year my grandma was born, on my mom's side. Wow. No World War for a very long time, for like over 80 years? But now that's coming back, so it just came back, as a matter of like in about 3 generations. In a little under 3 generations. That's just... So, I don't think World War III has officially started yet. It has not started, but only 2 countries fighting, so... I think if we want to stay positive, we just hoping Ukraine will just, win, and don't let Russia take over its territory. I mean, that will be bad. That's concerning a lot of countries, because if Russia take over Ukraine, then I don't know what happened, but maybe they get confidence, maybe they'll take over, more countries and stuff. It's just, how life is, people fight off for territory and just want to gain more power. I study, a little about history in the past, I know like why, people fight, because they just want more land, they want more territory, they want more power. Putin is like a billionaire, I don't know, this person's a billionaire. He got like a big houses. This is like a palace or something like that. And yes, it's this guy. He's just greedy, man. And a lot of people don't like him as of right now, you know. Dislike him, hate him, or whatever that is. But before I end up video, please stay safe, man. Please stay safe. And now, you know, one thing I forgot to mention is that I just can't believe people have to sacrifice life because of this. Specifically for Russian and, you know, Ukraine. And if other country gets involved, then there goes their life. This is why, you know, people don't want war to happen, because we don't want to sacrifice life, you know. But I'm pretty sure, you know, some Russian already get angry at Putin because now they have to, you know, go sacrifice life, you know, go fight the Ukrainian, and Ukrainian has to sacrifice their troops to fight the Russian, you know. And it's just sad, you know, when especially, you know, one of your family member has to step up to fight, you know, just to protect your country, or just to follow your leaders, your biggest leader's order, right? Even though he could be, you know, very bad or very good or very, you know, evil, right? Like, I'm just speechless right now, man. Who knows, man? If this view comes out to be true, you know, if 2022 is worse than 2020, then I guess 2020 was just the beginning, you know. Like, thought that's gonna be the worst year ever in my life, but 2020 is just, you know, still the beginning, and things get worse and worse and worse. And also, you know, several bad things, you know, happened to me, but I just don't want to say in this video, you know. Yes, I'm still kind of struggling. Yes, I'm still struggling, you know, being in my goals. This is why, you know, I dislike this year too, so. And hopefully, you know, I just grow up, you know, and stop acting stupid, and, you know, stop, you know, doing stupid things, and things is gonna be alright, right? But we always have to hope for the best, you know, and you know, hope. But I don't know what's gonna happen, but I don't know what else to say. But I have to, you know, end off of this, you know, video off here. And if you want me to talk about more about Russia versus Ukraine, you know, I probably put in this video. But now, you know, I have to like look into this. And this is probably another reason, you know, why I may not be, you know, as active as on YouTube. That particular reason. So, yeah.